First, I want to say I stick by my apology from a month ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago. But that doesn't imply that I want to see money being donated to Glendale Out. The problem that I have, number one, Glendale Out, upon my research, is a very opaque organization. I've done research, I've had staff make inquiries. I don't know what type of organization they are, whether they're a LLC, whether they're a partnership. They are certainly not a 501c3 charity. In addition, I wasn't happy with the event that was put on in Adams Square Park a year ago or 2 years ago, where, to me, deeply offensive artwork was placed, pornography, and I just was not happy with that at all. Lastly, to my understanding, one of the principals of that organization is behind the website Glendale Extremists, which proudly places my face and faces of other members of the community and deeply defames them. And so for that reason, I won't be able to support giving the money to Glendale Out. I don't know how many votes are needed, but if someone wants to make that motion.
Yeah, and I want to clarify one point, because they are not a 501c3, you're right. They have discussed with Glendale Arts to act as a fiscal sponsor, so any funding would go through Glendale Arts, and they would be responsible for any kind of reporting and management of the flow of the money.
Well, you know, the same things that I atoned for, and I agree, I did make misstatements on that TV interview many months ago. I'm not seeing that, and I'm seeing much worse being put out there in the community against individuals, not just because, not saying that they are opposing transgenderism or whatever, but deeply, deeply offensive, stemming from principles of this organization. So I don't want to discuss it more at this point, but I'm not going to be supporting it.
Okay, and I should also say, I know of no connection between Glendale Out and this extremist network you're talking about, so I think that's groundless, but regardless, we need 3 votes, so I guess we'll carry it over to next week.
No, I think it fails. Does it carry over? Does it fail? What does it happen?
Well, it depends if there's a vote. So if there's a vote and it's 2-1, it would fail, but a council member who's not here or a council member who voted to not pass it could bring it back. So it would be up to how you to the council as to whether to continue this item or have a vote, and then one of the council members who's not here could ask for it to be brought back. So it's.
And if we simply don't vote?
It won't come back. I mean, if you don't vote, there'll be no action, and then somebody can ask for it to be brought back at a subsequent meeting.
Okay, can I ask now for it to be brought back next week and put on the new business agenda?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me do that.
Does that need a vote?
No, I mean, he's basically asking for it to be put over until the next meeting.
Can that be done on one member's?
It would come back on the same agenda, so yeah, I believe so. It would come back under the future agenda request. So it would not be substantive discussion on it. It would just be whether to agendize it.
Okay, well, was that a?
Or it could be a motion to continue to next week. That could pass on a majority.
Yeah, I'll move to continue it until next week.
You need
That
this?
needs a second.
A second.
Okay, sure.
And then we go to roll call.
Council members Asadarian,
Yes.
Brotman,
Yes.
Garpetian, Kasakian, Mayor Najarian.
No.